Hi crafters, it's Hannah here from HanCraftedCards.com. Welcome to my channel today. Today I'm going to be showing you the new project kit and stamp set from Stampin Up that coordinate with the brand new Stampin Blends that I showed you in the last video. So I will be opening the kit and having a look at the stamp set, and we'll make some cards together as well. So if you are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe before you leave, because I post brand new videos every single Monday, Wednesday and Saturday with lots of tutorials and new offers and all the new good stuff that you can get. So let's get started. Okie dokie, so we're going to be having a look at the new stamp set and project kit that coordinate with the Stampin Blends that I showed you in the last video. So I've got all of my Stampin Blends here. So that's that case and then that case. So those are all nicely organised. So if you didn't see that video, I will link to it and so you can see how to organise your blends. But this is the stamp set and kit that you can get as a bundle from... Now I know the blends you can get from the 1st of November, so I'm assuming that that is the same with the project kit and stamp set. That would make sense, but I should probably, I will double check, and if that's not the case, I will put it on the screen or it'll be in the description. But for now, let's assume that it's the 1st of November. But I just want to get this kit open. So that's my phone. Let's go. So we have got kit includes enough supplies for 16 cards for each of 4 designs, and it coordinates with the Colour Me Happy stamp set, and I think that is everything that you will need. So let's see what you actually get in here. So, and we'll make one of each card as well. So like I said, this coordinates, well, this is a new release to coordinate with the release, oh my gosh, that's too many release, with the Stampin Blends, brand new Stampin Blends markers from Stampin Up. So we've got, oh, those are pretty, look at that, I like those. So those are our 4 envelopes, put them there. And you've got some tassels, some twine, some sequiny bits, some washi, actually that looks thicker than washi, some embellishment-y type stuff. And then, so this is how I do a kit when I get a kit, so I'll show you exactly what I do, and hopefully it will make sense. So I get all of the pieces, so those are 4 card bases like so, then 4 card bases like so, that pattern, and 4 that are that pattern, that's pretty, and then 4 that are that pattern, and then all of your embellishments, and ooh, that's busy. Okay, so then get your instructions, and it's got some tips for using the Stampin Blends. So, oh, and pictures as well, that's good, that's always helpful. So there's not a lot of instructions, which is good, because that must mean that they're not too difficult. So all of these are in other languages, so it is just that one and the pictures. So Stampin Blends, so it tells you about those, and then the So Happy For You card, Oh Hello card, Thank You card, and Celebrate card. So, thank you, so happy for you, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'm saying so a lot, and it's I don't know why. So I've got my instructions in front of me here. So we'll start with the So Happy For You card, which, that one. Okay. Let me get, it does tell you to use a Memento ink pad, fine tip glue pen and dimensionals. So that's the fine tip glue pen, and obviously you know what dimensionals look like. So for this card, let me see, let me get all the pieces for this one. So you've got a diagonally bit and the pink banners. So that's all the pieces for that card. Then for this one you have got I'm guessing that one, I'm just looking at the size of it, that one, and that one, the twine and the tassels. Okay, so that's all the bits for that one. Put that to the side because I'll do that one in a minute. For these ones you've then got these strips, the other piece of these whisper white pieces here, these, the sequins and some of the twine, and then lastly this one are these two sheets here, and not that, that's for the other ones. Okay, so all of those I can put to the side now, and it's pretty obvious which envelopes go with which as well, so you can sort that out afterwards. Okay, right, first one. So one card, one of these, and I don't know if there was a sticker yet, let's see. Okay, so first things first, stamp your flowers on the white angled cardstock and the sentiment on the pink pirouette banner with Memento ink. So brand new stamp set, I haven't even peeled anything up yet, so I probably should have done that before, but oh well. So if you haven't got no stamp set from Stampin' Up before, this is how they will come to you. You can either leave the sticker off or put it on. Depends what you're used to. I prefer to have the sticker on because I can stamp straighter when I've got my stickers on there. But whoops, if you're confident, then you can just leave them off. So that's that. And then So Happy For You is, yeah, that one. It just looked upside down for a minute then. So I hope that you like this kind of unboxing video, because this is literally what I will do when I get something new. So thought I may as well share it with you, and I didn't want to I wanted to film a first impressions of the kit and everything, and oh look, that's upside down, and I didn't want to wait until tomorrow before I could have a play. So that's why it's not late, it's only 7:30, but here in the UK now it's pitch black at 7:30 on the evening, so that's why it's a little bit dark in my video, but hopefully you won't mind too much. I can't help living in the UK. Blame my mum and dad. Oh dear. So that is that. I've got a lot of these strips, so I'm just gonna double check. Oh yeah, that's all it is for. So yeah, so this is gonna get stuck like so. So we need to stamp the flowers here, in Memento. Make sure that's nice and stuck. And I'm just going to pop this. Okay. With the Memento, because it's foamy pad, I always give it a bit of a twist and then a tap, and it usually inks up better then. So a twist and a tap. I think that'll do. And then, I don't know why I've closed that. You stamp with the, it's got a banner end, so the banner end is going to go to the left, so you need to stamp it in that direction. So, it actually looks, it's probably my eyes just being weird, but it looks embossed even though it's not. Just my eyes. Awesome. Okay. And I haven't got, bear with me just 1 second. Okay, just had to get my Stampin' scrub out so I can clean those off. So after you've stamped, then we get to blending. So I'm going to zoom you in. So hopefully you can see, and I'm just going to follow the how they've coloured it in the instructions. So that looks to me, so the card is rich raspberry, but the flowers in the instructions don't look rich raspberry to me. They look a little bit lighter, and it so I'm thinking it's pink pirouette to match the banner. So I'll get the light and the dark pink pirouette, and I'm not an expert colorist or anything like that, so I'm just gonna see what happens basically. So it looks darker on in the middle and then lighter towards the outside, and it's up to you whether you go from light to dark or dark to light. I don't think there is particularly a right or wrong way. All I'm going to do is go from light to dark, just because I'm a little bit heavy-handed if I go the other way around, I think. So I'm just going around the edge, near enough all the way to the middle, but not quite all the way. Can you see? Whoa, let's get you a little bit closer. There. So it's very, very light, so like so, and then take the darker and go from the middle out on each petal. And then a little bit more on that one. So then I go over it again with the lighter one just to blend the two together, and that usually ends up looking not too bad. Like so. It's very dark. There we go. So I feel like it could be a little bit darker. Right around the middle. And then I'm just going to take the other nib, and where it's got a thicker, it's got a little bit of a line around the edge, I'm just going to go over that. So just along that edge there. Just a little detail. I'm kind of happy with that. That didn't look too bad. Surprising myself. Just make it a little bit more on those in-betweeny petals. I don't know if that's the underneath. Actually, I think it is the underneath, isn't it? So that would be a little bit darker. Yeah, that don't look too bad. And then you could colour in the middle in Daffodil Delight, maybe. Yeah, so that's how I would do that flower. So I'm just going to repeat that for the others, and then we'll finish off the card. Okay, so I've finished colouring that in, and I'm just going to stick this down. But before we stick it down, we need to make sure the gold tape, which I actually have just realised it is actually tape, it has a backing, so you can get it positioned just right, and I've got sticky stuff all over it. You can get it positioned just right before you actually peel the backing off and stick it down, which is good. So measure up how much I need, about that much. So that's what 6 1/4 inches of the gold tape. So I'm going to use Fast Fuse. So I'm just going to add it to the, it tells you exactly how to do it. Add it to the short side first, and then position it in place like so. Then put your tape on, your gold tape. Let's see how easy this is to peel. Oh, very easy. And yep, that's sticky. Oh, I like this. It's very delicate. So slide it underneath, just so, whoops, just so a little bit of it is peeking out. Maybe cut yourself a little bit more so it's a little bit easier. I'll tell you what, pop it on the tip of my scissors just so I can get my hand out of the way. No! Oh, nearly. I'm making this look so much more difficult than it actually is, honestly. Probably should have just peeled up some of it first instead of all of it. Oh, come on, Hannah, it's not that difficult. Oh, you know why it is? Because I've stuck that a bit too much, haven't I? Darn it. That's why. Just about. So when you stick it down, don't stick it all the way to the top, because you're going to need to be able to get under, oh my life, underneath that bit. Oh, you know what it'll do, it's fine. I'm sure you'll do this a lot better than I have. And that is so not straight, and it's so not all the way to the bottom either. Oh, Hannah. Look what I've done. Oh, I'm such a muppet. Oh well. Nobody else will have a card like it. Oh, dearie me. I ain't changing it. That one will be unique. The others I'll do better. And then just add a little bit more adhesive. And not too much adhesive. But you know what it is? It's late. I've gone and stuck it all over the place as well now. Oh dear me. So this is going to have to go. I put it all the way to the bottom to cover up my boo-boo. That's what we'll do. So dimensionals on there. It does say dimensionals, doesn't it? Don't suppose it matters really. Peel backing from tape and adhere. Oh, it doesn't say, but I've started with dimensionals now, so oh dear. So I'm gonna open it just so I can get it lined up. That's what I'll do. I'll line it up all the way to the corner there, like so. So it looks like that tape was meant to be all along. Then I just need to add some sequins, some purple sequins it says. So just grab a couple, and that's what you need your fine tip glue pen for. Oops, I've got sticky everywhere. Oh my goodness. I can actually use that and put a sequin there. Haha. Oh dear. So you only need a tiny dot of this stuff. So I've literally just touched the edge of the nozzle. Ugh, you know, I need to go to my bed. Touch the edge of the nozzle to the paper, and that should be enough adhesive to hold it. And I am actually gonna stop filming for tonight because I'm messing up. So that means it is too late for me to be filming. So that's the first card anyway. I am going to stop the video here and come back to you. It will just be a second for you, but for me it'll be the next day. So the lighting will be changed because it will be the next day, and then we'll finish off the rest of the card. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay guys, I am back. It's the next day, so this is the card that we've just done, so we can move on to the next one. I think we'll do the blue one. Where's my instructions gone? Oh, there it is. I kind of tidied up a little bit, so we'll go on to do this one. So what does it say to do? Oh no, there we go. So you've got your card base here. So there's 4 of each card. So you've got lots of cards that you can make. So that is your base. What's it called? The Celebrate. So Celebrate card. Stamp, string and lanterns. Okie dokie. On here. So I'm gonna put those there. So stamp your string and the lantern image on the 3 by 4.5 piece. Let me just make sure. White cardstock, and then your sentiment on the pool party banner. So let's have a look at the pictures. Okay, so you need this one and these 2, and then the word Celebrate. Okay, oh, it's that way. Nearly did it wrong then. Not that I suppose it would matter really. So that one, can you see? Yeah. So I'm just doing the string of the lantern sort of across the middle for that one, and then another string that's on a diagonal. Just make sure I've got room, so about there. If you stamp obviously you're stamping your strings before the lantern, just make sure you leave enough room to stamp the lanterns as well. So if you're too close, then it's all just going to be covering each other up, so you won't actually be able to see what's going on. Okay, then stamping the lanterns, which I really like. They look pretty awesome, I think. We've got this one. So the good thing about having colour photos is that you can really see what's being done in the samples. It's easy to follow. I got that right. Wow. I was thinking I wasn't going to get my string lined up. Let's see if I can for the next one. Probably not. So that one goes in the middle, so then this one is about here. Let's see. Oh, see, I was a little bit off on that one. No worries though. And then this guy. Yeah, I got that one. Okay, then this one in between. Yeah. Oh, not too bad. Okay, and then the sentiment. Just do that while we've got our ink out. So that's going to go just on one of these banners. Just in the middle. Oh, messed that up a little bit. Let's redo. That's probably why they put extras in, just in case you mess it up. There we go, that's better. Okay, you can put that black away. Put the stamps back in. I put all the stickers on, so you didn't have to sit and watch me putting stickers on the rest of them. Okay, so I can move that out the way for the minute. Okay, so after you have stamped, let's see what the instructions tell us. So colour your images and the printed die cut lantern. So one of these for each card. So these are die cut, so you'll probably pop, whoops, there we go, pop it out and you'll probably stick it on one of those, I'm guessing. And then, yeah, adhere the die cut lantern to the string image. Then you add some twine and some tassels. So next thing to do is just to colour in. So we have got, what colours have we got? Pool Party and Pumpkin Pie. Okay, so we'll get, oh, love this, Pumpkin Pie and Pool Party. Okay, so it's lighter in the middle of these and then darker around the edge. So I'm just copying the picture as it is. So like I said, I'm not like awesome colorist or anything, so I'm just copying from there. So I'm just going to go lighter shade right across the middle, and then darker on the edges. And sort of overlap a little bit so it blends in. Oops. Something like that. Let's zoom you in a little bit. There. And then colour that bit. And that's kind of how it looks in the picture, I think. there. So that's all I'm copying. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So then you do that with the others. I'll just show you the pool party one, and then I'll pause and come back so you're not watching me do the same thing over and over again. So lighter in the middle, and then darker around the edge. Oh, I do like this pool party. It's really nice. Just making sure you can see. So something like that. That's not too bad. So then you do the same for the other 3 lanterns that you've stamped, and then the one that you've popped up for each of the cards. So I'll do that and then be right back. Okay, so I've coloured the rest of those in, and that's what you will have. So in your kit there is some twine and some tassels, and I can't get the bag open. There we go. So again, 1 tassel for each card. If I can get the thing out the bag. Come on. There we go. Okay. So it actually tells you how much twine to cut. It says 6 inches of white twine, so I'm doing the 6 inches. Very specific. Okay, so 6 inches, and then thread your tassel onto there, and then that's going to wrap around, wrap around the card, and then you just need to adhere it to the back. And you can just use, actually I'll use a bit of double-sided. I was going to say you could just use sellotape. It doesn't have to be, you know, your best adhesive. So, oops. Just make sure it's taut enough. And then, oops. Okay. So that's on there. That's cute. And then this one that you coloured in, you need to add that with a dimensional. I think in the sample they've added it to that one, so we will do the same. Make sure it lines up. And that's good because I messed up on my colouring a little bit on that one, so I'll just cover it up. Awesome. And then bring in your card base, and again it tells you how much. 4 1/4 inches of the gold tape. Again, very specific, so we will go with 4 1/4. I don't know why they're quarter, but hey, whoops, unravelled that. Oh, I'll fix that after. So then this just sticks down, so you want to make sure you've got enough room. It's going to just slightly overlap, so I'm just using the grid paper to line it up so I'll know where to stick this down. So get the backing off, come on. Come on. Oh, it worked so easy before. Oh. Seriously, come on. There we go. Wow, that was painful. So, whoops. Let's hope I get this stuck on straight. And this gets stuck on. So I'll just add a little bit more. Oops. Oh. Oh gosh. Okay. Then this just slightly overlaps the gold, like so. And then celebrate, it says to just adhere it. So I mean, obviously you can, if you want to pop some up on dimensionals, then you can pop it up on dimensionals, but for these I'm just making them as they are in the kit to show you how to do them. But you can obviously change things up, and that's cool. And then I just need to add, again, very specific, 5 stars. So try and get some stars out of here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now can I get this back in the bag is the question. Oh, she's doing it. Oh, nearly perfect. Okay. So then just with your fine tip glue pen, the same as we did on the other card, just a couple of barely squeeze to get a dot of glue out. And then put your stars on. And if you just lightly lick your finger, then you can pick them up easily. Oh, I've got 6 there. Put that one back. Oh, that didn't stick. There we go. So 5 stars stuck on, and that is card number 2. That's cute. I like that one. Very nice. So I'll put that over here with card number 1, card number 2, and we can go on to the next one. So let me just move some of this gump out the way. So card number 3, we'll go for this pink one, which I'm loving, by the way. Love, love, love that. And yeah, it's just that. Oh, well, I think that's a sticker. That might be a sticker, I think, so I'm not going to mess that. One of these and a banner for each one. So let's have a look at the Oh Hello card. So stamp your birds on the 3.5 by 2.5 piece of white cardstock and sentiment on the die cut label in Memento ink. Then colour your stamped images, blah 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 blah. Hang on. Pool party, pink pirouette and pumpkin pie. Oh, okay, yeah. I see, I see. Where's the stamp set? Okay. So these are your 2 birds, and then that sentiment. You zoomed in too close. There we go. Let's move up a little bit. So your 2 birds are going to go on there. Aren't they cute? So I think I might just pick that up with 1 block and stamp them together. So make sure they're really well pressed down. I don't want to drop it off. So ink it up, twist and a tap with a Memento ink pad. So Goes about there. Oh, those are too cute. Look at those. They're adorable. Those would be really nice on a wedding card or an anniversary card or something like that. Anything coupley. That's too cute. I love it. And then the oh hello. Let's just get a little block and try and stamp this without it going all over the place, which I have a feeling it might. We'll see. Wow, this is going to be difficult because I cannot see at all. This could be really, really bad. Oh, that's not too bad. It's a little bit squiff, but I can live with it. I can live with that. That is a really small area to stamp on. Let's pop those back. Where are we? Okay, so we can move that out of the way. So bring in our birds, and it tells you what colours you need. You need pumpkin pie, pool party, which I've already got out, yes, and pink pirouette. So let me just grab, just putting some blocks out of my way. Pink pirouette. Oh, I love that colour. Gorgeous. Okie dokie, so we'll start with the pool party. Couldn't think then. So again, I'm going lighter colour first, and then I'll bring you back down a little bit. So lighter colour first, and then you're kind of adding shade and detail with the darker colour. So actually, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to go all over, I think, with the lighter colour, or pretty much all over. You don't need to go right to the edge. And then with the darker one, that's when you get right to the edge. So underneath would be darker because that's where the shadow would be, sort of underneath the wing, and under here, and then just a little bit along the back of his head, and then down to there. I think that needs to be a bit light on the top. And then you can sort of blend a little bit more if you need to. Okay, I don't think that's too bad. I surprised myself. Awesome. And then we're going to do the same thing with the pink pirouette one. So I prefer the brush end, but either end, whichever you like, you use. Oh, I do like that colour. That is very pretty. That is very, very pretty. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Just checking I'm recording. I've done that before. And then just go back in, blend. Oh, that's cute. I like it. And then the pumpkin pie is just to add the detail for the beak and the feet. So that one I would use the bullet nib, just because it's a tiny little area. Oh dear, I'm going out the lines. Oh well. Hopefully nobody will look that close at the feet. You see that I've gone out the lines a bit. That's not too bad. Okie dokie, so that's done. We pop this. Oh, I need some twine again. Where have I put the twine? Oh, right next to me. Oh dear. Oh, let me just take a sip of my coffee. Okay. So, stamp your images, cut, wrap 20 inches of twine around the cardstock and tie a bow. So, 20 inches? That's a lot, isn't it? 20 inches like really long. Don't need that much. Just have enough so you can wrap it around and tie a bow. I don't think you need 20 inches to do that. Then again, there's my scissors. So I've got about 16ish. So just tie that around and tie a bow. I like twine, but I don't really like it for bow tying because it's so small. I prefer ribbon when it comes to tying bows. Okay. They look a little bit more scraggly, but that's just me. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. I'm dropping twine all over the place. Okay, so after you've done that, adhere it to the card base. So I'm thinking, yeah. So it's a top folding one. So this is going to get stuck down. And, oops. I'm actually going to there we go. Just pulled it a little tighter, so yep. And where's it stuck? All the way to the right, like so. Then adhere a gold foil starburst. Then adhere sentiment to the starburst and some sequins. How many? Two purple and one blue sequin. I love how specific these instructions are. They're awesome. So is that a sticker? No, I don't think it is. I think I was just peeling it. Yeah, I don't think it is. Okay. So little fast fuse on the back. Then the sentiment. Here's a cross. That's cute. I like that. And then again, very specific. You have to have the right number. 2 blue, no, 2 purple even, and 1 blue. Where are we? There. Oh. Fine tip glue pen. spot. There. So I'm still just copying the pictures and whoops, closely following the instructions that come with the kit. So they're pretty easy to follow, I think. Oops. Especially because they're so specific. There we go. Poppy tool. Just press that down into the glue, and that's card number 4 done. That is cute. I like that. Awesome. So last but not least, we have got okay, this one. Let's move you out so you can see all the bits. And so we have that, one of these, and one of these, which are making my eyes weird. Okay, that looks pretty straightforward. Stamp the sentiment on the label, then colour with Pool Party, Pumpkin Pie and Night of Navy, adhere die cut pennant to card base, and then stick that on with dimensionals. Easy peasy. So I'm going to stick this on first, just to get that done. Whoops. And I'm going to go top loading again, I think. So that just goes in the middle, like so. Now we can stamp our sentiment, which is this nice big thank you. I like this one a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. Make sure it's well inked up. And right in the middle. So with this one, it's got the area where you shade. So I'll explain what I mean in a second. So we need Pool Party, Pumpkin Pie and Night of Navy. And I'm going for the darker shades on all of these. Yeah, so because like I said, you got the 2 shades, haven't you? So, and I'm going with the bullet nib because it's a small area. So these little splashes, I guess you'd call them. These. Oops. That's that. Then the Pool Party for the main part of the letters, actually. Brush. For this main part, you see. So this is like the top of the letters, that's what I should say. So just going all the way along. If you go over the line with this colour, it doesn't matter so much because into the other section, because we're going to be going over it with a darker colour. So don't worry too much if you go into the shadow area. I do love this big thank you. You'll be seeing this a lot more for sure. It's awesome. I can see this being embossed, that would be nice. Oops. Okay. And then here. A little bit off center. Okay, so then we're going to go in with the darker colour. I mean, you could just do this with 2 shades of one colour, so the lighter pool part in the darker one. But this time they've gone for a different colour. It'd actually be quite cool if you just did completely different colours, like blue and cherry cobbler or something like that, so that'd be quite funky. So I'm going with the bullet nib just because this is a small area and I'm trying to be neater. It is easier to stay in the lines and be neat when you use the bullet nib if you've got a small area as well. So, but again, you can use whichever you like. So I've gone really quiet because I'm concentrating. You'd think I'm like 33 and I have to concentrate this hard to stay in the lines. Nearly done. I do enjoy colouring though. I mean, do you guys colour? Because the adult colouring craze is still going. Oh, my hand's starting to shake now. I'm going to enjoy doing the rest of these cards. They're a lot of fun to make. Okay, last little bit. There, that looks awesome. I really like that. And then that just gets popped up with some dimensionals. So how easy are these cards in this kit? They're really, I suppose because the colouring will take a bit of time because, you know, colouring, they've kept the rest of it pretty straightforward as well. Not that the other kits are really difficult, but you know what I mean. There. Fab. Right, I'm going to zoom you right out and bring the others in. And that's the one I did last night and messed up, but oh well. So those are the 4 cards that come in the project kit. So I will have details in the description of the project kit, the stamp set and all the pens, and links to my online shop where you can get yours, and you're going to want to get these because these are adorable. Oh, and they have envelopes too, so that one goes with that one. This one goes with that one. That one, I mean, God, look at that. That is gorgeous. I really like the trim. And then that one with that one. I mean, wouldn't you just love to receive these in the post? They're absolutely stunning. I love them. Very pretty. So there we go, that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, check the description for more details, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.